Growing up, my grandfather made the best bread pudding ever. He would just, let me tell you a joke. He would have his bread soaking on the counter or in the kitchen table, and it would be soaking while he was outside doing his gardening, and he was a big gardener. I wish I had learned from him. And my grandfather would have his bread just soaking. But let me tell you something. There were more flies in that kitchen than ever. And it wasn't a nasty kitchen. He didn't keep a dirty place. But you know, flies just got inside. And I didn't know there was raisins or flies I was eating. But my grandfather's bread pudding, let me tell you something, it was awesome. And so today, I'm sharing a little bit of my childhood memories with you. Don't go anywhere. Don't you want to learn how to make Grandpa's bread pudding? Now, my grandpa was not a vegetarian. I think you know that by now because I talk a lot about my grandpa and my family. But I'm going to try to make it as close to his as possible. So don't go anywhere. Stay with us as we journey to better health. I'm your friend Marlene McKinney, and I'm so happy that you chose to join me today. When we come back, we get into Grandpa's bread pudding, Bahamian style. So, here are the ingredients that you will need for Grandpa Lockhart's, Boss Lockhart's bread pudding. You'd need your bread. So remember I told you earlier in our shows, another show, I don't buy bread and I don't buy breadcrumbs. Okay? So what I do, I take my stale bread, and I have some right here. I just rested there or so. So I take my bread that I would have made at my shop or at home, and what I don't eat, if I don't get around to it, guess what I do? I pop it into my food processor or in my blender, and I make my own breadcrumbs. Okay? So you need 7 cups of breadcrumbs. You'll need half a cup of shredded coconut, half a cup of pineapple crushed, half a cup of raisins, 1 to 2 bananas, 2 tablespoons of molasses, 3/4 to 1 cup of honey or brown sugar baby, half a cup of whole grain flour, and 1.5 cups of coconut milk. Now you can choose to put a tin of the coconut milk, and you'd need a tin of water. That's your ingredients that you will need for Grandpa's delicious bread pudding. Let's get started with our cooking. So I first opened my coconut milk, and I didn't make it, even though I'm from the islands, I didn't make my own coconut milk, all right? I'm gonna pour in my coconut milk. I just try to purchase the more natural coconut milks that I can afford locally here in my little island, all right? Remember, I live where you want to vacation, or you have vacation, or you will vacation this year. Invite me. Come on over. There goes my pineapple. This is a quick dump recipe. Dump, and dump. All right? Put in my shredded coconut. All right? I'm from the islands. We love coconut. Right? Gotta have some raisins. Look at all those beautiful stuff in there. And put in our flour and my sugar and my cinnamon or some coriander will do just fine. All right, let's pop them all in there. And guess what I forgot to do? So I'm glad I didn't pour all of my water in there, because what I need to do now is I need to mash my banana. So I'm going to grab my blender. Let me get it over here. And to make sure that my banana blends nice and smooth, I like to blend it. That's just me. All right. All right. So I put that in there. I pour my water in. I put my molasses in. My grandfather was an excellent cook. I think I told you that already, right? Yep, my dad was a great cook. My mom was a good cook. She didn't cook much, but she was a good cook. And my grandpa, he was a great cook. Never saw my grandmother cooking much, but definitely my grandfather, he was awesome at cooking. So I'm going to blend this. Give me just a second. And I will be right back with you. So we're back. We just blended our banana with our water and our blackstrap molasses, okay? I'm gonna pour that in there. And remember I said it's at least a tin of coconut milk and a tin of water, all right? Let's move that on the side. Now, you know, we've been having trivias, huh? Stay tuned for our trivia. Our trivias are just to get you all excited because I love hearing from you. I want to know from you today. In my yard, I grow the most delicious, I'm telling you guys. Okay, I need a little more water. So it's the same like I told you though. 1 tin of water, 1 tin of coconut milk. I'm very dishes conscious. So I'm always making sure I use my tin as my measuring cup. Pop that there. All right, great. So just stir, stir, stir. By now I pray rather that you would have subscribed, liked, share, and definitely comment on our YouTube channel. And of course, remember there's something better today. That's our website that we're building as we speak. It may be up and running now, so why don't go by there and check us out. It's somethingbettertoday.com. That's our website. All right, awesome. Do you see it? You don't want a dry mixture, but yet you don't want it to be too watery either, right? So just like that. Look at that. Good. So I grab my spray and I spray away. Who can't make that? Listen. You can make this in guava flavor, whatever flavor you want. I'm going to make it for you. Okay? I'll make one for you that's guava flavor in one of our next segments. All right. So then I pour that into my pan. All right. Look at that. We're going to serve that at something better from our dessert. Awesome. Then I take my nuts. I have a half cup of pecans or walnuts, whichever one you want. And I just break them up across the top of there. So when I bite, I get a little crunch. Ooh, yum, yum. And of course I get some protein. Have this with a glass of milk. It's awesome. All right. If you want to make it sugar-free, all the better. I have a gift to show you that someone shared with me. I have one of my viewers from our viewing audience, my dear friend and sister, sent me a sugar that we are going to experiment with in one of our segments. Let me see if I can find it here in my cupboard. It's called monk fruit sweetener. Thank you, Jackie, and I promise you in our next dessert we will try monk fruit sweetener. I haven't tried it yet, but Jackie, we appreciate you. If you want me to try something, just send it. I promise you I will try it. All right. Hopefully monk fruit themselves will send us an opportunity to try a recipe for them. All right, then I just kind of press it in because if you don't press it in, then what's going to happen? It is going to kind of fall off as you cut it. So there you go. There you have it. That's Grandpa's bread pudding, Bahamian style or Caribbean style, however you choose. That's what we've got. Our trivia today. In my yard, I grow this delicious fruit. Have you seen it before? What's the name of that fruit? If you can be the first person to type in the comment below, what's the name of this fruit? You get a gift. You get a gift. If you live in the Bahamas, you come by Something Better and you can retrieve your gift there. If you live elsewhere, your gift will come in the mail. Remember, you can email me at Marlene_McKinney@live.com. That's Marlene_McKinney@live.com. And if you forget how to get me, then guess what? Go to the link below and you'll find our website, and there you can send us an email. What's the name of that fruit? That's the trivia for today. It is totally, let me tell you, this is totally to live for. It's so good. It's sweet. No, it's not sugar apple. No, it's not star apple. What is that delicious fruit? That's our trivia. When we come back with our final product. Don't go anywhere. Lock that dial. You're on YouTube at Something Better Today with Marlene, 22 years vegan. Please subscribe, like, share, ring the bell so you will know when our next program is airing. As it stands, we try to air Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So set the timer so you don't miss our premieres. God bless. In a second, we'll come back with our final product. Do you want some of this? This is my personal pan. Here is what we got. A nice loaf pan or casserole dish pan of bread pudding. I just found these little dishes so cute. Ramekins, yum, yum, and yummer. Let's try some. Y'all know every meal should end on a sweet note, right? We're about to end this segment of Something Better Today. Did you get the correct answer? I hope you did. It grows in my yard. If you haven't been to the Bahamas, you need to come. Try some of this today. Subscribe, like, share, comment. We love hearing from you. Remember, visit our website, somethingbettertoday.com. I love you guys. Visit our Facebook page. Don't forget, it's Vegan Life, Something Better. Thank you so much for joining us. God bless. And remember, it's your health. Do the best you can to save it. Love you. Woo, this is good.